Hello, this is Gary Washon, the Happy Heathen. I'm going to approach the normal subject matter from a different angle. I think a lot of people, especially in the Bible, put way too much stock into dreams as absolute proof of God. Dreams can be pretty intense. I have had quite a few, and I will mention some. If anybody who's a qualified psychiatrist or studying psychology would help me figure a couple out, I'd appreciate it. And if anybody who's basing their life on a fucking dream, I hope to point out that it's just a goddamn dream. Basing your life decisions on dreams people had 2,000 years ago is kind of crazy, improbable, weird. But let's proceed. First dream. I have no idea why this scared the shit out of me. It was everything I possibly could want. People who are dead was in this dream. It was alive. Absolutely everything I would want. It's perfect situation. It was people I love alive. I even saw images of people who were alive, how they looked when they were older. It's a very subject matter is pretty personal, and I don't want to get too deep into it. But shall we just say it was, like I said, everything I should possibly want. But I realized it was a dream. It was a lucid dream, and every time I realized it was a lucid dream, somebody would look at me and say, "Are you okay?" And my mind would forget that it was a dream, at least on the surface. Subconsciously, my brain was screaming, "This was a dream, this is a dream." And for some reason, I was terrified. It should have been everything I wanted. It should be heaven, and I was fucking terrified. It was like a fugue state, going from happy to fugue state to scared, all throughout the dream. Now, if anybody can help me figure that the fuck out, I'd appreciate it. Now, for the dreams I'm more willing to share. The other one was zombies. Zombies everywhere. What this is basically was my subconscious was trying to tell me something. When you know you're dreaming and you can't control the dream completely, or at least in my case, it's my subconscious is trying to tell me something. This zombie dream, I couldn't get out of it. I was just fucking stuck fighting zombies. I was blowing their heads up was just thoughts. I was throwing zombies around like bowling pins. It was just insane. I'd eventually get so surrounded I'd scream and make like a distortion wave and just blowing them up. But then I'd wake up screaming. See, when your subconscious is trying to tell you something, it can be a real bitch. My subconscious was trying to tell me, even though looking at society through the lens of popular media, they seem to be vapid idiots who seem to be, at that time, sole concern would be Paris fucking Hilton, who cares who the hell was Anna Nicole Smith's baby daddy. Meanwhile, a war was going on, and they seemed to be more obsessed with pure crap. once I realized that's what my subconscious is telling me, that even though this seems to be the case, people are individuals, treat them as such. Not all people are alike. As soon as I realized that, dream stopped. See, if you analyze it, it's not so woo-woo bullshit. Now, the last dream, I guess you call it a heaven dream. This one wasn't scary. I kept seeing it through like a camera lens. I couldn't see anybody, but as like a roaming, like a looking through a roaming candle, not candle, but camera lens, and I could see this house, beautiful house, and I would walk around this breathtaking light and dark angles. The contrast was beautiful. I see this elegantly dressed lady was playing with children, and she smiles. I don't know what she called me. She said, "Nana's looking for you," and I didn't care. I was so overwhelmed with emotion. It's like, "Hi, Nana's looking for me. Cool." I ran around looking for Nana, even though I didn't know who the fuck that was. Didn't care. I was too happy. I see Nana. She was an elegantly dressed African American lady, and she smiled at me, and I saw a golden aura around her. And as she smiled, the aura grew brighter and brighter, and then I woke up. I couldn't breathe. I think I had almost asphyxiated myself, like head in the pillow or stuffy nose or whatever. I couldn't breathe. I was struggling for breath. And when I realized I was here and not there, I guess the trauma of waking up almost asphyxiated just overcame me, and I cried. Like I said, my mind made a happy place. Doesn't mean I went to heaven. It just means my mind made a happy place for me. It's nothing to be basing your life on. Now, if this helps explains some shit for people, great. If anybody wants to help me analyze this weird crap, good. Please leave a comment down below. And subscribing wouldn't hurt. Would it kill ya? Also, I'll leave some videos down below, as usual. Thank you and goodbye.